Because of why I search the deep through endless nights, no time to sleep. The call inside I can't deny. I'll find the light because of why.
Hey everyone, and welcome. You know, when you think about the world's most powerful passports, a few big names probably pop into your head. But today, we're going to unpack the surprising story of the Brunei Passport and figure out how this tiny nation created one of the most powerful and unique travel documents on the planet.
All right, let's kick things off with a little brain teaser for you. Out of all the passports in the world, only one, just one, gets you visa-free access to all 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. We're talking China, France, Russia, the UK, and the United States. Take a second. Any guesses? The answer is Brunei. Yep, that's right. The Bruneian passport is the only one in the world that unlocks that exclusive club of global powers. Now, this isn't just a fun fact for your next trivia night. It's a huge clue that points to a much bigger story of smart strategy and global trust. So, how on earth did Brunei pull this off?
And believe me, that one fact is just scratching the surface. The Bruneian passport consistently punches way above its weight on the global stage. And when you look at the numbers, they're seriously impressive. So, what does that power look like? Well, it looks like this number, 166. That is the number of countries and territories a Bruneian citizen can visit without having to deal with the headache of getting a visa beforehand. That is an incredible level of freedom that very few passports in the world can offer.
And this is where things get really interesting when you put it all in perspective. So Brunei is sitting comfortably at 20th in the world. That's in the top tier. Now look at the comparison. A global economic powerhouse like China offers access to 85 destinations. Brunei more than doubles that. That is a huge statement. So what's the secret sauce? Well, it really comes down to 3 key pillars.
First up, and maybe the most important piece of the puzzle, is diplomacy. Look, you just don't get access to 166 countries by accident. You have to get out there and build a global network of friends.
Exactly. This quote right here really nails it. Passport power is a direct result of foreign policy. It's the end product of carefully building strong, reliable relationships all across the globe, one handshake at a time.
So just how big is this network we're talking about? Well, check out this number, 172. That's how many nations Brunei has formal diplomatic ties with. For a country its size, that is a massive diplomatic footprint, and it shows they are serious about being a global player.
And here's the real genius behind their strategy. Brunei practices a quiet and neutral foreign policy. This has allowed them to build trust with countries that, let's be honest, are often on opposite sides of major issues. We're talking the US and Russia, or the UK and China. Being that trusted, neutral friend is the foundation that makes all this widespread visa-free travel even possible.
But hey, having good friends is only half the battle. For other countries to be willing to open their doors, they also have to trust your economy. And that brings us to our second pillar, stability.
Think about it from another country's point of view. When they see a wealthy, stable nation, they're not worried about its citizens showing up and then never leaving because they're secretly looking for work. It's a pretty simple calculation of risk and trust, and Brunei comes out looking very reliable.
Now you might be thinking this is all just about oil and gas, but that's not the whole picture anymore. The real secret to Brunei's economic street cred these days is how incredibly well they've managed to diversify.
And the data on this is frankly mind-blowing. Just look at this. The non-oil and gas sector now makes up the majority of Brunei's entire gross domestic product. This isn't just a small shift, it's a fundamental rewiring of their whole economic engine.
So what's driving this change? A huge part of it is the growth of what are called downstream industries. Think petrochemicals, fertilizers, that sort of thing. And get this, non-oil and gas exports have absolutely skyrocketed, jumping from under 10% of total exports in 2019 to over 70% today. I mean, wow. That sends a powerful signal to the world that Brunei's economy is resilient, modern, and definitely not a one-trick pony.
Okay, so we've got diplomacy, and we've got a rock-solid economy. But there's one more pillar holding this all up: technology. I'm talking about the cutting-edge security that is literally built into the passport itself. And Brunei has been serious about this stuff for a long, long time. They teamed up with a top German security firm way back in 1993.
By 2007, they were already investing millions to roll out their first biometric e-passports, and today they're fully compliant with the highest international security standards out there.
And this isn't just a list of techie buzzwords. Here's what it actually means. The biometric chip in your fingerprint data. That means the passport is uniquely yours. The laser engraving makes it incredibly difficult to fake. And that ICAO directory? It's basically a global verification system that lets any border agent instantly confirm your passport is the real deal. It's all designed to make the document virtually foolproof.
All right, so let's tie all of this together. We've got these three huge pillars. How do they actually combine to create such a powerful travel document?
Well, it's really a three-step formula. First, you build diplomatic bridges everywhere by being a neutral, reliable friend to all. Second, you build a resilient modern economy that proves your stability. And third, you invest in secure, trustworthy technology for your travel documents.
And there you have it. Diplomacy plus a strong economy plus secure technology all adds up to the ultimate prize, global trust. And that trust is what translates directly into visa-free travel and a world-class passport.
So, as we wrap up, it kind of leaves us with this bigger question, doesn't it? A passport is so much more than just a travel booklet. It's like a report card for a nation's reputation, its relationships, and its reliability. What does the power of a passport truly say about a country's place in the world? If you enjoyed digging into this with us, do us a huge favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons. It honestly helps us a ton and lets us keep making more of these explainers for you. And we really want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know. In your opinion, what makes a passport powerful? Is it just the number of countries, or is it something more? Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.